уже
I have
падает.
learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow
Где у
down.
нас эти закончились,
We should
по-моему.
speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that at our next steps?
When you have a moment, please stop. Room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Что-то, в принципе, прикольно. Зачем мы придумали велосипед, когда нам нужно вот так вот сделать? Оп. Оп. Тум-тум-тум-тум. Какие-то полеты, вот это вот все. Телепорты, вот наше будущее. Стоит, чилит. Здрасте.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
Что случилось с первой
I received your
избранной?
owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
Короче, постепенно они будут заполнять картину.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Хорошо, профессор. Фиг, как скажете. Что, как скажете, профессор Фиг? Не обновилось? Сейчас. Да, не нужно. Это вот нужно ли нам? Это вот непонятно. Приготовьтесь к исполнению последнего хранителя. К поиску. Я думаю, что вот эту вот девочку мы и будем искать как раз таки. Использование депульса на левитирующем враге. уже использовали. Чё не так давно? Задание. Исследуйте замок Роквуд. Было выйти, да? Жадины. Испытание Чарльза Роквуда. А, ну это как раз таки и замок есть. С фигом рядом с замком, да? Все понятно. Ну пойдем туда. Тут как раз можно зайти. В лагерь.
How nice of you to stop by. This might be the best meal I've had in years.
Revelio.
I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week.
Dricus totalis. Levioso. Depulso. Yes. Revelio.
Нет? Оповещение? Однако. И туда надо лезть. Не, ну мы можем. Нам же ничего не мешает. Здесь, кстати, враг. Давайте,
Wingardium Levioso.
ща будет весело.
Levioso.
Ща будет мясо. Или подожди, может в крысу все?
Revelio.
А может все в крысу? Давайте все в крысу. Стараемся, по крайней мере. Этих там довольно-таки много.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Да, ну да.
You think Mom is a student of the town?
Confringo.
You're making this too easy.
Depulso.
Get away with that.
Expelliarmus.
Always on the dig. Never seen a wizard use magic.
Confringo.
Expelliarmus. Embarrassing, isn't it? You won't defeat us all.
Подушка тебя
Bodega.
не успел.
You think you're so? I'll get you yet.
Confringo. Glacius. Glacius. Bodega.
You have to survive this time.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Your time.
Прятался, ты смотри.
Glacius.
Залезть.
Expelliarmus.
На изи. Какие-то враги здесь были, по-моему,
Revelio.
слабые. Но я не эксперт. Слабые были. Там понятно. Осталось тут что посмотреть. Что раньше, по-моему, враги были гораздо сильнее. Манипуляция. Там еще что-то есть.
Revelio.
Интересные предметы. Спинные, да? Я думаю, это плащ. Чем мы прям сейчас скинем и все сделаем? А? Скинули и сделали.
Revelio.
Можно, правда, фигня какая-то. Полнейшая. Мы этот замок будем захватывать?
Over here!
А может это сделать?
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Всех победили. Ну, сейчас профессор нам, скорее всего, покажет какой-нибудь...
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Я тебе ща по жопе дам.
Only Ranrock were here to see this.
Эй, чё бегаешь? О,
Up there.
Reparo.
That's our way in.
Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country.
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
так не Ру, а Раундрак был во главе их шайки.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Замок, что нам еще остается? Так-то...
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Expulso!
Confringo!
Another tentacle beast.
Expelliarmus!
There you are. How childish!
Однако...
Confringo! Well, Confringo!
You're no match for me.
Нормально. Ну-ка, лючник. Так. Ранроков в мою смену. Да что ты будешь делать? Так-то лучше. Почему не всегда отражается уже них? Решили инферналами попользоваться. Этого тоже до свидули. Нормальный бой такой, потный, ничего не скажу.
Revelio.
Жить отвары. Так. Всех поубивали, всех. Вроде, да. Шикарно. Осталось только... О, и замок открыт. Ты смотри. А до этого нельзя было. А он уже тут.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Понял.
Something to those symbols on the walls.
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Интересно, с кем будем сражаться? С самим Роквудом или Ранроком? Ну, я думаю, Ранрока оставит прямо на самый последний. А вдруг есть кто-то выше Ранрока? А? Нам же не
Goblin
могли
tracks.
спалить.
They're a step ahead of us.
Revelio.
Let's see where they lead.
Да, конечно, очень.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do.
Revelio.
Where is that portrait?
Какой-то лошара, значит, стал сильным. А мне не дают магию поглотить.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
Погнали.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Значит, тебе... Второе испытание. У нас была подготовка. Полноценная.
Revelio.
А могли они что-нибудь уже испортить? Думаю, на изи, я бы сказал. Опять эти порталы странные. С одной стороны зайди, выйди.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Нормально.
Revelio.
А что, тоже надо поднять или что? Так не хватит? Перемещается забавно. Прям есть ощущение, что ты как упадешь.
Revelio.
Так.
Revelio.
И самая лучшая находка.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Glacis. Expelliarmus.
О, я попал все равно. хорошо, наверное.
Confringo. Places. Expelliarmus. Places. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Привет, Маруська.
Confringo. Revelio.
Очень странно, честно. Категория.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Что за змеиные лестницы? Чем мне эта штука? Ага.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab on. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Compulsor. Glacius. Confringo.
Нормально. Что я вижу. Привет, видел мою подписку? Пока
Confringo.
я бы сказал, что нет.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Нормально.
Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Надо.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Хорошо. Да, я тебе верю. Ты прыгнул вообще нет? Хороший вопрос.
Revelio.
Похоже, да?
Wingardium Leviosa. Is it possible possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Мы сейчас выстреливаем и спокойно переходим, скорее всего, такая ситуация.
Revelio.
Так. Почему здесь все лестницы какие-то змеиные, такое ощущение? Честно, у других такое же? Извивающийся. Так, здрасте, товарищи.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
Приземляйся.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Попозже сейчас? Нет, у меня нет времени.
Revelio.
Нет, туда идем. Это же очевиднее. Щита похоже на вход, как в прошлый раз. И этот зал. О, как. Что это поменяло?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Какая штука это? Я понял.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Школьная форма. Интересно. Скорее всего, на выход нам надо.
Revelio.
Зелье тут для нас подготовили. Сейчас будет, видимо, битва. Ну, погнали. Скорее всего, теперь будет два босса, и мы будем через портал проверять их, да? Ага.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
Отлично.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Интересно, если мы будем пользоваться какими-нибудь так называемыми запретными заклинаниями в испытаниях,
Glacius.
что будет с нами?
Expelliarmus.
уважай свое время и время чужое, пожалуйста. Опа, здрасте. Покажи только, парень. Не подожди. Я, кажется, понял. Фиолетовый, это, скорее всего, по свечению. Я разгадал себя. Вторую фазу переходи. Ой, ничего себе. Шот новенький у тебя. Что это только блокируешь, что ли? Не надо тут ничего лишнего использовать, подожди. Ага, всё-таки я понял. Фаза какая-то попроще у него. Продолжите проходить испытание Чарльза.
What a relief.
Когда я разобрался с этими сферами, уже попроще было, согласен. Так, очередной омут памяти, да?
Revelio.
Погнали. Что нам тут расскажут и покажут? О, с другого глаза, по-моему, уже. И вообще статуя немного другая. Почему они все не договаривают, что это избранный последний что-то не так?
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. that we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora.
То есть он не память.
What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Если этот сосуд разобьется, то человек будет испытывать предыдущие чувства или нет? Вопросов что-то слишком
Rebellion.
много. Очень много вопросов, и пока ничего не понятно. Но, скорее всего, мы так сможем избавить.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
Скорее всего, они будут постепенно приходить. Здрасте, директор.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course.
Look.
Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
Они же могут только направлять, они же не могут как-то влиять на мир. Скорее всего, мы увидим лишь в конце красный артефакт.
Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
В общем-то, мы соберем этот артефакт. А, ну вот и времена года, получается. Осенью вступили. Теперь в испытание. И это можно сказать. Второе, зима, третье.
Revelio.
Вряд ли что-то нужно. исследовать плащ. Здесь открыли бой. Гоблинами, да? Не знаю, насколько это выгодно вообще, вот это все добро. Печально известных врагов. Руководство и страницы, кстати, мы тут почти все закончили. Осталось каких-то... Интересно, почему в Хогвартсе мы все закончили, хотя Хогвартс тут еще у нас очень много довольно-таки. Если чисто по карте судить. Ну, 65. Ну, 55. Посмотреть, что там наши спорят, товарищи.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that
Revelio.
it has to do with you.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm.
Давали целую кучу.
Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
Еще 2 штуки.
Arthur Six tried conjuring a pillar.
Еще 2 штуки. Дайте найти. А ничего не потеряли. Казалось так близко.
Revelio.
Книга рецептов домовых эльфов. Коллекция любимых рецептов студентов Хогвартса, которая собиралась на протяжении веков. Некоторые блюда, такие как маринованные сливы цепелины, скорее всего, имеют очень необычный вкус. По слухам, в них хранятся некоторые оригинальные творения самой Пенелопы Пуффендуй.
Revelio.
Ничего вроде не шуршит.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Не открыли. Перед нами.
Revelio.
Герб Хогвартса. На гербе Хогвартса изображен лев, змея, орел и барсук, которые представляют 4 факультета школы. Внизу красуется девиз Драка Дермиас Нункан Титиландус, что означает «никогда не щекочи спящего дракона».
Revelio.
Отдаляемся, что ли? Скорее всего. Ну ладно, пойдем кого-то там. А, здесь мы были. Вот тут, я не помню. По открытому. Уже были. Не радуется. Непонятно. Ничего не понятно.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Опасно, да?
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Магию через него, да? По всему. Такова судьба. Раздобудьте дирикола, используйте хвать-мешок. Раздобудьте большую пурпурную жабу. Понятно. Или невидимости, это все понятно. Нати узнал об одном волшебнике, который живет в Нижнем Хоксуте. Ему угрожает сам Теофил Харлоу, правая рука Руквуда. Нужно встретиться там с Нати и провести расследование. Ну, эти, скорее всего, нас задания приведут куда-то в очень интересное место. Пока с Поппи дойдем до нее. Пряталась, однако. Но я тут изучу местность.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
В карте, в общем-то, только эти, да? Места больше.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Знак «Осторожно, пауки». Очевидно, что нашествие пауков сделало этот район особенно опасным. Интересно, в каких еще районах могли бы использовать подобный знак. Следит. Ничего себе. А может и не люди.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Натя рассказала все о вашем.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Логичность заключается в том, что количество желающих купить животных ограничено, объективно. Да, выходит логика, что магический мир довольно-таки не обширный.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Revelio.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Однако.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Как так-то? Что это? Что такое? Лутаться, ничего.
Revelio.
I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Она мне нужна.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio.
Вот это прикольно, то, что ты по пояс заходишь, перс начинает медленнее двигаться. И это действительно прикольно.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Хорош бухать, ты чё там?
Revelio. This is goblin metal. seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Давай сейчас.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Поющие лягушки.
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
That's it. Confidence the word.
This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. I should think I get more sense out of mooncalf dung.
Petrificus totalis.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone. Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
Это было близко.
Petrificus totalis.
Это надо вот забрать. Сейчас только убрать сначала какую-нибудь фигню ненужную. Чтобы поднять что-то ненужное, нужно убрать что-то ненужное, да? По такой логике здесь все и происходит. Очень жаль, могу поинтереснее дать.
Merlin, I think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Что они и охраняли министра магии. Честно, не многочисленный денег, конечно.